Hi, and welcome to my continuation of my series of watching and reviewing all of the Jurassic Park movies and Jurassic World movies leading up to new Jurassic World Rebirth movie coming out um, the first weekend in July, I think like July 2nd. Okay, so let me know in the comment section below. Are you going to go see Jurassic World Rebirth when it comes out in theaters? Are you a Jurassic Park fan? Which one is your favorite in the Jurassic Park franchise? Which one you think is the best? Which one is your least favorite? All that, okay? So, I'm on the the Lost World Jurassic Park, okay? Um, now, uh, it's directed by Steven Spielberg, starring Jeff Goldblum, Julianne Moore, Vince Vaughn. Um, okay. Um, May 23rd, 1997, 129 minutes, 73 million was the budget. It made 618.6 million. Okay. Um, this was 4 years after the original film. Okay. Remote control of his company Ian to nephew Pete Lau on the verge of bankruptcy. Ladau entered to exploit dinosaurs from Ian's second island. I don't know the plan for a new dinosaur theme park in San Diego. Hammond, then a team led by attracted chaotic terrorist and Ian Malcolm to the island to document the dinosaurs and not to interfere, although the two groups eventually come in conflict. Okay? It got 6.6 out of 10 on IMDb. It got 52% from the critic on Rotten Tomatoes and 52% from the audience score. Rated PG-13. Okay? Now, I think this is the one that I watched the most when I was a little kid, and I always liked it. I think, and Jurassic Part 3 was the first one I ever saw in theater when I was a little kid. To be honest, I'm not a really big fan of Jurassic Park franchise. I think every time they make another one, it gets dumb and dumber, or stupid and stupid. Okay? Okay? I would say I'm just a casual fan. Okay? I can watch any of the movies and have a good time. Like, one YouTuber would say, I have a good time, no alcohol required. Okay? Like, I don't think none of the Jurassic Park movies, like, blew me away. Like, their masterpiece, or you have to watch it. If you haven't seen it, you have to watch it. Nothing like that, okay? Or make me want to go back and watch them over and over again, okay? The only one that made me want to do that is maybe the first one, because you got a couple cool things, like the guy getting eaten on the toilet, and he still got his pants on. That's my favorite thing in the first one. And Dr. Alan Grant goes, "Hey, over here!" That's another awesome thing, okay? So, yeah. Now, but to be honest, I prefer, Land Before Time. I'll be excited and happy they made another one, or they made a live action Land Before Time, and if they had a good director. And most of these live adaptation movies, are power crap, in my opinion. They butchered the original movie. Okay, like look at Snow White. That's one of the worst movie I've ever seen in the last 5 or 10 years. Okay. Um. Now. Um. I think a lot of people like this movie. Some say, some might even say this is better than the first one. Some say that it's underrated. Some say it's a good movie. Um, the problem I always have with this movie is the little girl, the little black girl, the little African American girl. Okay, wherever you want to say it. I always thought that if she wasn't in the movie, then I might think this is a better movie, an awesome movie. And you know, these Jurassic Park movies, every time I watch them, my opinion changes. There's some movies out there that I know what my thoughts is, and they will never change. Like there's some movies out there I know every time I watch it, I know that's the power of Dorothy. Every time I watch that one movie, it's always an A+ movie for me, a masterpiece, awesome. But but every time I watch this movie, the Lost World, Jurassic Park movie, I'm like, man, why did Steven Spielberg have to put that girl in there? Okay, and even put Julianne Moore. The movie would have been better if the little girl wasn't in the movie, and maybe if he just had Ian Malcolm and let's see, what would I think Julianne Moore character named Sarah. If just Ian Malcolm and Sarah were in it together without the girl, or the girl and Sarah, played by Julianne Moore, both were not in it. Okay, but everybody else were good. Okay, because um, she jumping around and kicking raptors. I'm like, that's totally stupid. And then Ian Malcolm running real fast, uh, uh, holding the little girl with her hand. I'm like, he can't run that fast with her holding her hand. She'll like fall down or something. Okay. Let's see, what was the little, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Um, and then a lot of people say that when you get to San Diego part of the movie, it become like dinosaur version of King Kong. Yeah, and that's true. Okay, um, but it does have some cool things that I would see why people like this movie, like the bald headed guy with the green jacket. I like the way he get eaten with like two dinosaurs. They rip him apart. One grabs his like his the other like his head and body, and the other one eats his legs and stuff. And they rip him. They eat him like that. Very cool. Okay. I like it how the one guy get eaten when they were in the cave. Yeah, oh snake, snake, and then he get eaten in the blood. That's cool. Okay. Uh, so there's some stuff in here that I like every time I watch this movie and keep me from hating this movie because I'm always gonna hate the little girl being in this movie. I think it's stupid. Okay. And some people might say it woke. Because, a lot of people say that Steven Spielberg is like the best director ever or the favorite director. Uh, Steven Spielberg is one of my favorite directors, okay? I don't know if he's my favorite, but he is one of my favorites. And I'm here to say that not all good directors or famous directors, how you want to say it, have a good record. A perfect score record. We're gonna say it, okay? Because what I'm trying to say is, it if they make like 30 movies in their career, directed like 30 or 40 movies in their career, I'll be shocked if all 30, 40 of them have good reviews, like 80 or 90 or above. Okay. The only one that I need to see if he did that would be Alfred Hitchcock. Okay. And I need to see, look up and see what is the lowest score, rating from the critics from an Alfred Hitchcock movie. Okay. A lot of his movies are awesome. Okay. Same thing with Steven Spielberg, but this would probably be one of his. This would probably be, in my opinion, one of Steven Spielberg's weekend movies. For me, it would be a better movie if he didn't have the little girl in it. Okay, and I read that they didn't like even Malcolm, Jeff Goldblum being in this movie being more serious. They like him being more funny in the first one. I'm like, yeah, but if you're getting attacked by raptors or dinosaurs in real life, you're probably gonna scream. Same thing where you're getting attacked by pit bulls, or you're getting attacked by shark, or snake, or crocodile, or a guy with a gun. You're gonna scream. Okay, you're not gonna crack jokes. That's something that I wish Marvel would learn. When you have a serious thing, don't crack jokes. Okay? That's why I think The Winter Soldier is still like in the top 5 best MCU movies. Because it's like totally like 90 or 95% serious. And it's fantastic and awesome. And I wish most of the MCU movies were like that. Okay? So, yeah. So I still like this movie. I can watch it every time and have a good time. But like I said, every time I watch this movie, the only negative I would have with it is just the girl being in this movie. Okay? And I believe that if she were out of this movie, not in this movie, it would probably be a better movie. It might even got a better, higher score on Rotten Tomatoes. So I'm gonna just say the Jurassic World Rebirth is just okay, and a C. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So in a day or two, I'll go watch Jurassic Park 3 and come back and review it. Thank you. Until next time.